We were doomed from the beginning. The Industrial Revolution was responsible for granting access to a lot of things, one of them being clothing. Our ancestors used to repair things that were broken, and if it was beyond repair, made it into something else. In the late 1800s, clothing started to be more readily available and cheaper because of this. Clothing started to become more disposable. Jewish immigrants saw an opportunity and started reselling discarded clothing on pushcarts. If you bought from the pushcarts, you were seen as low class and tasteless. Towards the end of the 19th century, religious groups jumped on the bandwagon, and with the seal of approval from the Christian ministry and the fact that donating made people feel more charitable, more and more people felt comfortable with the idea of buying used. Consignment showed up in the scene in the 1950s when high-class folks began to show interest in acquiring vintage couture clothing. When I started working in the secondhand industry in 2006, buying secondhand was still a largely new idea. Most people did not feel comfortable putting their brand new baby in used clothes, but now, almost 20 years later, there's been a huge shift. More and more people value the time and money saved, and the environment helped. So we were doomed, but now we seem to really be starting to understand that buying used is not that much different than buying new. The shift that started during the Industrial Revolution is shifting back. I'm not suggesting we never buy any new clothes, but awareness around what we need and how we get it is a giant step forward and a return to what we once did. If you've never bought anything used, it is definitely worth checking out your local consignment stores and seeing what they have. You will likely be surprised by what is available and how much money you will save.